No, this is not the day for surgery.
And I want one of those gloves.
I like gloves because they always remind me of the dentist.
They remind me of
Remind me to call Lindsay when we get finished with science.
Call Lindsay.
No, when we get done with science. We're not done with science.
What are we doing?
Oh,
You need one glove.
I'm still waiting for somebody to write the name.
I hope I have enough. Oh dear. Some lucky boy gets to be without one. Because all the girls are getting a glove.
Alright,
oh.
I can't decide whether I look like Cinderella or a dentist.
where'd you get it?
Here you go.
Did you bring your book? You have that in? So it's 1,000.
I need everything off the table, guys.
Did you add that in? Or?
Yeah. First thing I'm going to give you.
I got 100 for Latin because I got them in the book. And 50 for science.
Almost got everything off the table.
Isabel, what'd you get? I'll give you 0. It's not saying here.
I think I got like
Look in the book.
150.
Okay. Everything off the table. Who's got this?
I got 700.
Who's got it
I didn't
for
even
me?
do it. So,
Who has the non-easy roll?
Somebody gonna clear off the table?
Figure out what you have, and I'll put it down.
Wait, I
Go back to what you
Who all's gonna help with the table, y'all? Abby?
Did you have
Jonathan?
Did you have that?
Y'all clear the table off. Abby, help clear the table off.
Put it in here.
Why not?
Alright,
Clean it off.
Colby, what'd you get?
100 in math
pencil.
and 45 in science.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Isabel, we're waiting on you. What'd you get?
I don't know. Hang on.
You got 135.
All right.
I got 43.
I got 150.
This is for you. Don't put it in your milk yet.
What'd you get in research?
I got
Here you go. Don't put it in your mouth yet.
Oh, you didn't get
I didn't get the tiny handcuffs of death.
Okay then.
How is your hand compared to you're not supposed to eat. Don't eat it yet.
You didn't get a glove.
I'm sanitary.
Oh yeah, you're not getting a glove. You just get to be messy.
I don't have a glove either.
You just get to be messy then.
Yes.
Can we mess with them?
You can be messy. Take the glove off. I don't care. I just want to make sure girls have one.
Thank you.
Why?
You're
My
welcome.
cracker has a crack in it.
Oh, it's okay.
Why do,
All right, cracker.
why do we need gloves in the
Today-
first place?
Oh, just wait. Today we're going to talk about the digestive system. The digestive system starts. Where does the digestive system start?
Your mouth.
Your mouth. It actually begins. If you wanted to be like Jonathan kind
Your
of
lips.
good, you would say the digestive system does not just start with your mouth, but with your eyes and your nose. Tell me why.
Smell food and you see it.
You smell it and you see it, and what immediately starts happening?
Yummy.
Your mouth
Salivation.
starts watering. You start salivating. You have those salivatory glands in your mouth that we did when we're doing the mouth, and immediately your mouth, probably right now even, your mouth is starting to water. Do you feel that saliva coming into your mouth?
Nope.
I do now.
I want you to take just a small piece of your cracker and put it on your tongue. And don't chew it, just put it on your tongue. Tell me what you think is happening to it.
Oh, good.
Dissolving.
It is starting to dissolve.
The saliva breaks it down.
Your saliva is already starting the process of digestion by breaking down the cracker that you put in your mouth. I have not chewed mine, but I could swallow it without even chewing it because it is so wet at this point. Chew it up, swallow it, and put the rest of your cracker in here. Just break it up.
Not here, man.
If you want more than that,
You're supposed to break it up
right
right
on the
there.
table, dude. Dude, ew. Pass it around.
That's the first time.
Now, today we're going to have lunch together. And well, not really, but we're going to do lunch together for the digestive.
You know, it pays to
I
watch.
did this now so that, you know,
It pays to watch
You're
certain
gonna be
shows
okay.
so you get used to seeing organs.
Ooh.
Alright,
Oh,
pass
I
it
know
down
what
here.
you're doing. No. Please, no.
And you don't have
Whoa.
glove. Who's glove?
No.
Mine. I'm gonna be nasty.
I'm
Please don't
really.
let me.
Well, after you put something in your mouth, what do you do? Like if I couldn't just put this whole sandwich in my mouth, could I? What would I have to do?
Sandwich, let's just spread.
You're worrying me.
I would have to bite it with which
Put
teeth?
it back on now.
The incisors and the cuspids, and I would have to cut and tear through. That's what my scissors are today. That's my incisors and my cuspids. And I'm just going to take bites of my sandwich. Here, would you please cut apart my sandwich for me?
Oh no.
No, we're not.
What are we doing?
And for lunch
You're gonna
today,
be touching
I also brought a banana. And so,
Oh, no.
you know, we want to eat
She's
a
gonna mash it
banana
up
for
and you have to
lunch.
touch it.
And I would have to bite it. I'm not putting anything in my mouth.
That's rather disgusting.
Thank you. Good job chewing that up. Now,
Good job.
good job chewing that up. So I'm going to eat my banana, and I'm just using my fingers to tear it apart. And I wanted bacon fries. Y'all like this one?
Yes.
Oh, they're yummy.
Let me see. I don't know. No, you...
So I'm going to eat some bacon fries.
Oh, I've had those before.
And I probably need to break those apart with my cuspids and my incisors, right? And with all of this food in my mouth, there's a little bit of saliva in there. Now, already I can see that my bread is getting wet.
Oh.
You just
And
rained on
I
our
need to
food.
chew, this is my mouth, I need to chew up my food. What do you chew your food
I have
with?
traumatized correctly.
Your molars. Thank you, Jonathan. Still listening. Thank you. You would chew your food with your molars. These are going to be my molars. Okay. I only have one set, just my top teeth, but you know that's okay. So you're
I had gotten a hurt.
Would you start chewing my food?
It looks fun.
It is. Oh, it smells terrible. Now, as we're chewing, and we're getting all of this broken down into smaller and smaller pieces.
Sure, you guys chew it all up.
I don't think I can swallow that
It's
yet.
getting sucking in your teeth.
Okay, listen, Danny, I want you to listen now.
Sorry.
As you're chewing this and you're breaking it up into smaller pieces, it's going to go down your throat into your pharynx and then into your esophagus. There is a flap that closes off your windpipe. What is that flap called? Epiglottis. Your epiglottis is going to close off your windpipe. If you ever were eating something and you were talking and you weren't paying attention to your body, and you started choking,
Then you have to take a ballpoint pen, stick down your
no.
throat.
And you, let's not act that way, okay?
Just try to get it.
Okay. So if you were eating something and it accidentally went down your windpipe because that epiglottis didn't close in time, you might cough. When you're eating, that's clearing out your windpipe, because if it goes down your windpipe into your lungs, that could be really bad. Okay. So good job. It is now, you know, out of... And so you did great. You did such a good job. Prison food?
It's worse than
It
prison
should be. Prison food's better than that.
You know
Now,
what?
It looks like
Oh no, she's gonna put it through the intestine.
now, I'm going to put it in my bag. This is going down the epiglottis, I mean, not down the epiglottis, down the esophagus into the stomach. So, we're just going to...
Nasty.
This is why you need a glove. Yeah.
we're gonna have to do that.
So we're going to put it into the stomach. Now, this is not small enough for your
Now
body
put in the
to
stomach
digest it and to go into your bloodstream. So we
Now we
have
get-
it in our stomach.
Now we need to put
What
it.
does the stomach do?
It digests this.
Put acid in there.
It puts acid, it puts more
And then
liquid in there.
Oh.
It has a stomach acid that has to go in there.
Great.
And the stomach begins to churn it. The stomach contracts and relaxes
Here's the butter.
and begins churning. So I need you to start.
A feedback.
He's putting on his
Stomach work,
glove.
come on.
Why Wipe it off when we
Squeeze
play
it
some.
out.
You know, this is exactly why you watch shows. Exactly why you watch
hands
adult
like messy.
shows.
I'm the scorekeeper, so I can't do that.
It's in a bag. It's in the stomach. It's not going to get on you. Come on.
So you just put your hands all over that, so it's all on the table now.
Yeah.
Now I know what it looks like.
That was just,
Close it.
look, it is closed. It was just his cracker that he smashed up on the table. Pass
Oh.
it down. We need the stomach to
That's
keep
wet.
working.
Pass it down.
Pass it down. So the stomach has this gastric juices that come from the stomach walls. And inside the stomach are the gastric juices that are coming in. The gastric juices
I
also
think I'm
help,
enjoying this a little too much.
keep passing it down. The gastric juices also help kill bad bacteria. Inside your food there might be bad bacteria. The gastric juices are helping to kill. Now, it stays in your stomach for...
We had to do
Just
this
waiting
before
for your
lunch.
turn.
Yeah, we did have to do this.
Just another day. It's not really. It looks like cornbread batter. Just think of it that way.
Cornbread batter.
Oh,
We're gonna put it
cornbread
on our
batter.
food. We're
It
gonna
was
bake
like
it.
Cornbread. It does? No, it actually
looks like
cornbread.
It smells like banana bread.
Smells like banana, corn, bacon.
Smells like banana bread with bacon fries.
Yep.
Well, you are really getting it moist there.
Keep our stomach moving.
I know what it looks like.
Well, you know,
This looks-
stomach acid is actually
Don't burst
has
it
a slight
on you.
green tint
I
to
would
it.
need
So
right
it
now.
probably look kind
I
of
saw a little
green
carrot on
and a little bit
there.
less
We should have used Mountain Dew.
That would have been good.
Carbohydrate.
Coca-Cola.
Overfilling.
No, we should have used mellow yellow. We should have used mellow yellow.
Where does it go after it goes into the stomach?
Pepsi
That
products.
would be very
You gotta use Coke products.
Come on.
Then it goes into
It's going to you first next time. Where does it go after it's been in the stomach?
Goes into the digestive.
That is part of the
Small
digestive. The
intestine.
small intestine. How long do you think the small intestine is?
200 yards.
200 yards. It's 22 feet.
It's 7 feet long. though.
It's 22 feet. Your
Oh, I'm
intestine is
talking about
22
large.
feet. If you took 22 of your sketch notebooks and put them end to end, that is how long your intestine is. Your tiny, the small intestine, right here. Your stomach, if you say, my stomach is rumbling, I'm hungry, your stomach is not down here. It's actually about 2 inches above your belly button. It's about right here on your left side. This is where your stomach is. Your intestine is what's coiled up around here. And so if you've got rumblings, it might be the rumblings in your small or large intestine. So we have our small intestine. This is obviously not 22 feet. Your small intestine is about 1.5 inches thick. This is way bigger than that, but it was the smallest pen having fun. And it goes from your stomach. That's really, y'all turned it up pretty good. Y'all did pretty good.
Oh, sorry. You want mine to look away.
So we're going to move it into
Ooh, now
this
she's eating
small
brain
intestine.
jello.
And it just moves into the small intestine.
That's like the final product there.
Into
The small intestine breaks your food down even more because it's still
That's true.
not enough.
Oh. We can all smell it.
I really
Can't
need
you,
the
Luke? Can't you smell it? Because it's
No,
that
mine
sweet
is
banana
half.
bread.
Stop that. I'm glad.
Oh, hi!
That's awesome.
Okay, so in the small intestine, the small intestine is a muscle and it's going to contract and expand again. And so I want you to do that. This is when it becomes messy. And I want you to see what comes out of it.
You
Yes.
only got one glove.
Lovely.
Come on, Rebecca, I want to see you put your hand on it one time. You have a glove. Come on.
Sorry on my head. I claim
Okay, tell me what is coming out of that glove.
I don't even have a glove.
Luke, you have no glove.
Fine.
Jonathan, you have no glove. Jonathan, would you have a glove?
Oh,
If
that
you
was so
use
nice,
one, but you know,
Here, you know.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna have a spice some water.
So what happened with it?
I'm gonna go wash my face.
Okay, what happened in the small intestine?
He hit you?
She put her hand on my face.
She's
Yep.
so rude.
I got it on my face now.
Okay, so what's happening in the small intestine?
It's getting out of liquid.
All the liquid is coming out. What is in this liquid?
Saliva.
Nutrition.
The nutrition that is going to...
My name. They're all
It is the nutrition.
Have nice dreams tonight.
Danny. It is the nutrition that is going into your body. That's what's coming out into the small intestine. It goes from the small intestine to the large intestine, and I won't make you suffer through that. But it goes from the small intestine to the large intestine, and out of it has come a lot of the liquid that is what your body needs in order to survive. It's all the carbohydrates, all of the protein, everything that you need.
Instead of peanut butter.
I just lost my appetite.
Now, you have other organs. You have the pancreas and the gallbladder and the liver. These three organs, say them: the liver, the pancreas, the gallbladder. Say those three. The liver, the pancreas, and the gallbladder. They are the small intestine's friends, because the pancreas, the liver, and the gallbladder give more digestive juices into the small intestine to help digest this food that is going through. They give different juices to the first part of the small intestine. They help digest food and allows the body to absorb the nutrients. The pancreas makes juices to help the body digest fat and protein. Fats and proteins are important. A juice from the liver called, who knows what it's called? Bile. Have you ever heard of that, bile?
Yeah.
Bile comes from the liver. It's super, super important. If you lose your liver, you're in trouble. It helps the fats go into the bloodstream.
Really happy that
The
my stepdad
gallbladder
was here.
serves as a warehouse for the bile, and it stores the bile until it's needed. So the liver produces the bile, the gallbladder stores the bile, and when it's needed, it gives it to the first part of the small intestine. Do you know how long your food stays in the small intestine?
7 days.
No.
About 2 hours.
4 hours. And it stays in your... Now think about it, 22 feet. And it's contracting and relaxing, 22 feet, pushing this food all the way down your small intestine.
That's 5.1.
4 hours is what it takes to do that. It takes
5.1 feet per second.
5.1 feet per second.
per
Y'all got
minute.
that?
It's not really fast.
It becomes very thin and watery, and at the end of the journey, the nutrients from your sandwich and your banana and everything else passes from the intestine into the bloodstream. Oh, I think I got it on my shirt. Once in the blood, your body is closer to benefiting from all these complex carbohydrates and stuff that was in there. Then you go to the liver. The nutrients go to the liver, and the leftover waste parts of the body that you cannot goes to the large intestine. This is what your body could not absorb. So now we're going to pretend that it's the large intestines, okay? The large intestines is not as big, it is not as long, Luke, it's not as long as your small intestine. The large intestine is about 3 inches round, so that's pretty big. It is about 3 inches, and it's only about 5 feet long. So you've got your 22 feet of small intestines, and then you have your 5 feet of large intestines.
So really it should be opposite, so to speak.
Well, I think the smaller intestines, the small intestines because it's only 1.5 inches round. Large intestine because it's 3 inches round. Yeah, it doesn't stay in the large intestines nearly as long. It has a large, at the end of it is a tiny tube with a closed end called the appendix. They don't know what the purpose of the appendix is, and therefore if you have a problem like your appendix is about to burst because
your
it's
appendix off and
infected,
you'll find out.
they take out the appendix and no one's ever suffered from it. I had my appendix taken out when I was in 7th grade. I don't notice the difference. And I wonder sometimes, why did God put that in there? I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of it
Cool when
is.
you got it taken out.
There you go. So I can have this big old scar, because back then they left a big scar. And so, yep, that's
Should've
from my
waited.
appendix. I should have waited, I'd have died.
Yeah, appendicitis.
Yeah, because if you have appendicitis and you leave it in there and it bursts, then all of this bad bacteria gets all through your bloodstream and then you die.
Probably containment.
It's not good.
That hurts it.
It could be a containment source for bad bacteria. I don't know. It doesn't, no one knows the purpose of the appendix, except that it's a little flap at the end of the large intestine that seems to have no purpose, except to get pulled out.
That's God when you get something happen.
Now, the next place that this goes, oh, I had a big,
Pretty soon.
Yep.
We got like 80
this
minutes.
is super
How do you
huge,
know?
but
Someone's gonna come like a
that's
thief
the only
in the
one I
night.
had. After it has spent its time in the large intestine, it goes to the very end of the large intestine, which is the colon. The colon is the very end of the large intestine.
Oh,
It's
you're
the
making
last place that
Something really bad.
you're, yes I am.
You are making a
Yeah.
destruction.
You're making a turd machine. Excuse my language.
Wow. I'm making the last stop. I know, for real. That's like so rude and
Vulgar.
elementary. So
Oh,
it's
you're
going through
squeezing
the
it out there.
colon, and it goes through the colon to the part of the body called the rectum. The rectum is the last place that this food spends time. And when it reaches the rectum, it stays there, you know, as long as your body can stand it,
That's why I don't eat bananas.
until you have to go to the bathroom, and then it goes out what's called your anus, and you have to go to the bathroom and you make a poop. And you go poo, and it goes down with a flush, and then you're finished with the whole digestive system.
Yeah.
We really went through the whole digestive system.
That probably is better swimming to the bathroom.
Now, if you feel the need to go make poo, flush the toilet,
Yeah, it's,
or if you need to go wash your hands, which is what I need to do because I did that with no gloves on. I'm gonna wash my hands anyway.
I'm gonna throw away all this
You
stuff.
can
wash my
go
hands, put
wash your
four
hands.
rocks on here.
Clean off the table,
Leech it.
disrespect your face, and come back in. I'm going to give you your sheet and see how much of it we can label.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
And I'm going to send you a video.
Educational gesture.
Awesome.
No problem.
Awesome.
Oh, Lucy, that was